Thank you everyone for being here, and thank you to my parents and Curtis's mom and Rodney for everything you've done for us over the last few years to prepare us for this day.
If you're here, you're one of the most important people to us. If you're not here, it's probably because coronavirus won't let you be.
Oh, and thank you for our bridal party, our bridesmaids and groomsmen and ushers. We really appreciate you. I know especially my bridesmaids with my bachelorette party not happening and everything, and they've realized I've been stressed, but thank you for dealing with me, and thank you for Curtis's groomsmen for dealing with him. I really appreciate it.
I still find Wiley's house, riding on my bike with eyes closed. I could name every girl that he took out, and from my memory dial his house phone. Can you take me back when we were just kids? We weren't scared of getting older, yeah. 'Cause no one knows you like they know you, and no one probably ever will. You can grow up, make new ones, but truth is, there's nothing like old friends. 'Cause you can't make old friends. I still feel the windows down, listening to Jimmy Eat World, riding 3 wide on Blake's bench seat, yeah. My God, it's been
the sound of the party trunk dropping, the crackle of campfire we're popping. No phones, just half glasses, living our best captions. Stephen making us laugh with his laughing, all the girls wearing all the guys' jackets, reliving that Friday. We all went to see Coldplay.
So yeah, we were originally introduced through our mutual friend. She told me about a nursing classmate that she had. And
our friend's Alexis, who's one of my bridesmaids, she had texted me one night and was like, you should text this guy, he seems interested in you.
Well, I think the way it actually went was she told you to text me first, but you don't text boys first, so.
And I was like, no, like I don't text boys first, they can text me, I'm not really interested right now.
This particular night I had a little bit of liquid encouragement. I decided to shoot my shot.
Later I get a text message from some random number, and it said, hey, my name is Curtis, I'm your future Prince Charming.
I believe you left me on red so you could text me the next day though.
Yeah, well, it's okay. And ever since then, we've been talking and
kind of been together ever since.
And I don't wanna leave your arms tonight, I'm falling, still falling for you.
Asked her out, again, asked her if she was more of a Whopper girl or a Big Mac girl.
Joking that he was going to take me to McDonald's or Burger King.
Like I said, she didn't give me an answer, so I decided on Laszlo's. Found out later that Laszlo's is not one of her favorites.
The funny thing is that he obviously knows now but didn't know then is I actually don't like Laszlo's. Like I said, you did not order a beer because you told me later you didn't feel comfortable. And I was not 21, so I couldn't get a drink.
And then after that, I got texts from my friends that were playing sand volleyball.
And then after dinner, we went and watched our friends play sand volleyball.
Haleigh got to kind of pass 2 tests all in one night. The initial meeting, and then she got to hang out with more rambunctious friends in my friend group.
I just wanna stay by your side. I'm falling, still falling for you.
So yes, our first kiss. So it was actually after the first date.
And after we got home from seeing volleyball, we hung out in the car for a little bit and talked.
I made the first move. Quick peck right as I was dropping her off. It was kind of the usual awkward first kiss, just a quick peck.
It was on my front porch at the house in Lincoln I lived in. My roommates at the time were probably spying on us, but that's okay.
I don't wanna leave your arms tonight. I'm falling.
The first 6 months to a year, I was like, okay, I mean, this is just another relationship. I haven't had the best relationships in the past, so I almost thought it was too good to be true. And then I started spending a lot more time with his family, and I think his family likes me better than he likes him, and my parents felt the same way, and I think that was just the aha moment, or like, I'm gonna marry this guy. Didn't know when, but we knew it would be coming eventually.
I think for me, it was one of those things that I knew pretty quickly that I saw a future with Haleigh. In fact, when we met, I didn't really have my life together as far as what I was going to do after college. Kind of the minute I met her is when it's like, okay, things are getting real. Hanging out with her those first few months, I just kind of knew that I needed to do something to give her everything she deserves, and that involved me continuing into the medical world.
So the proposal, I had absolutely no clue it was coming. So at that time, we had been dating for 4 years.
I always kind of joked and told Haleigh, yeah, we'd get engaged next decade. And that's kind of what I kept, because my idea of an engagement is a complete surprise.
And so it was a Saturday in July of 2018, I believe. And my mom, my aunt, and me, we all went shopping. And my mom was acting weird, but I didn't think anything of it.
Haleigh's mom took her shopping, and when they got home, Haleigh's mom hurried into the room and left Haleigh to go get the mail, I believe.
After I went and got the mail, I came in the front door, and we had just gotten a puppy a couple weeks before, and she came down the hall with a sign around her neck.
Handwrit a little sign, and it said, "Daddy has a question for you."
And so then I walked down the hall into my parents' living room, and Curtis was standing there on one knee in flowers, and both my parents were able to witness it. And like I said, I had no clue it was coming. I didn't dress cute or anything. I had Nike shorts and a t-shirt on. I don't remember what he said.
She said, yes, that's why we're here. So
absolutely no clue it was coming.
Oh my gosh.
You and I, all life long, will take this world from this day on.
One word to describe Curtis.
it's always the first one that kind of pops in my head when thinking of Haleigh, just her in general.
I guess it's kind of 2 words, but I said hardworking. So he just graduated med school. He's missed out on so many friend weddings, family events because he's had school, and he's been so busy and so hardworking, and that's what I think the word that describes him the best.
Pretty much since the day I met Haleigh, she's always been someone who's done everything for everybody else. She has a difficult time. I can remember people asking her to pick up work shifts, and she would have a difficult time saying no because she just wanted to help everybody. And I think that as a nurse, she's probably the best hospital nurse I know, because when you talk to her about her patients, you can tell that she actually cares and she's passionate about what she does. And it's just always the word that I think of when I think of Haleigh, and the way she kind of takes everything as far as our relationship, and she's always just been really passionate. What are we as a couple?
I don't know. What do you think? Like as a couple, like are we happy? Are we
Team?
a team? The word that described us best was team, because I feel like we work as a team a lot, and we live off of each other,
Yeah.
but we also can be independent.
We're definitely codependent on each other as well as independent. And as far as making decisions and stuff, we always talk about them, especially the big ones, before doing it. And we always make sure that the other person is going to be okay with it, especially the most recent decision of going to Sioux Falls.
We will go from this day on, take this world and make it ours.
Curtis, I've been looking forward to this day for the last 6 years we've been together, and it couldn't have came fast enough. Obviously, we had to wait a couple extra months, but I'm so excited that I finally get to call you my husband and excited to start our life together.
Haleigh, I don't know what forces brought us together, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. You saved my life in that it wasn't going anywhere before you. So I wouldn't be a doctor today if you hadn't come into my life. So for that, I am truly thankful for you for picking me.
When you walked into the room, I couldn't keep my eyes off of you. Was it make-believe, or was it a dream? I've been waiting all my life. Feels like I've struck a gold mine. With your hand in mine, our love came alive. We've still got the rest of our lives. Oh, the rest of our lives. Dance with me beneath the stars, moonlight crashing on our wild hearts. With your hand in mine, everything is fine. We've still got the rest of our lives. The rest of our lives. The rest of our lives. Oh, the rest of our lives. Love is a journey, we'll steady the course, fight for each other no matter the score. Through heartache we'll carry the love that we swore. If you just take my hand, oh, won't you just take my hand for the rest of our lives. For the rest of our lives. Oh.
How do you do that with your eyes? You know it gets me every time. I swear I wish I could read your mind, 'cause I ask the same question every night. So just breathe. Breathe in, breathe deep, you know that's all you need. I can't describe your eyes, but they're as blue as the sea. Your heart, it beats in perfect time with me. Baby, you know that I want mine. If we get no rest till the sunrise, until face, I can never be the same. I plan to love you all my life, until you meet your chariot.
Hi, Curtis.
Take you, Haleigh,
Take you, Haleigh,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
Hi, Haleigh.
Take you, Curtis,
Take you, Curtis,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband,
To have and to hold from this day forward,
to love and to cherish,
until death parts us.
and I pledge you my faithfulness.
And I pledge you my faithfulness.
Your fingers are mine as they intertwine. You're telling me words unspoken. Our fingers align as they intertwine. You break my heart wide open. Baby, you know that I want